So here we are. The Bible says that David, may be seated, 600 men. They arrived at Brook Besor, and where the Bible says that some of them dropped out. Now, they dropped out because they were tired when they got to the brook, and their hopes were to be refreshed by the water from the brook. But if we have paid attention to our pastor's teaching, we understand that there was no water in the brook. The brook had dried up. You have to realize that everybody that's been with you ain't gonna always be with you. That's why you need to watch your connections here. See, the Bible says that he had 600 men with him, but when he got to the brook, some folk dropped out. You see, some people aren't mature enough to handle every level that you go to. That's why they become restless in the relationship. They become upset in the friendship. They become uncomfortable and prickly and itchy in your life. They have to create arguments to frustrate you. It's all in the text tonight. They seem to turn against you when you take authority over your life and go after different levels and dimensions. Folk that were with you in the beginning will not always be there. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Let me tell you this. They that help you start may not help you finish. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You got to watch out, P, because some folk will just flip on you. Oh, Lord, y'all act like y'all never experienced that. Some folk will just blatantly just flip on you. They will applaud you on Sunday and say, take him to Calvary on Thursday. Woo, I'm preaching real good. Preach, Mac, preach. No matter what people say, you have to learn to stay focused. Look at your neighbor and say, stay focused. You have to understand that everybody, some people are just in your life for a certain season. You see, God places people in our lives for seasons. And then when we get to the place where we don't need them anymore, then there's time, their season is up in our life. You got to learn how when folk leave, let them go. You don't need to be still texting them. You don't need to be sending them Facebook messages. You don't need to mention them on Twitter. No, when it's time for them to go, tell them to get them on and go. Look at your neighbor and say, get on and go, get on and go. See, we have got to the place in the church that we get afraid of letting people go because we don't want to be called arrogant. We don't want to be called stuck up. We don't want folk to say we acting funny. But you have to understand this, that I ain't arrogant, I ain't stuck up, but I am very particular about who I have around me. I'm very particular about who I let in my space, because some folk come into your life to contaminate what God is trying to do. Lord, have mercy. Come here, Acts, come here. Paul and Silas walking down the road, and a woman behind them said, these men are servants of the Most High God, and they come to show us the way to be saved. You have to understand that in that text, she was speaking through the spirit of ventriloquism. It was not her speaking, but a demon was speaking through her. The demon was called Python. She was acting out of patronage. When you study patronage, then you understand that some folk will connect to you and say all the right things, but they don't mean you no good. They ain't trying to help you. They're trying to get you killed. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, when it's time for them to go, let them go. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You don't have to worry about people calling you arrogant and stuck up, because only immature people will get maturity confused with arrogance. Lord, have mercy. I learned in ministry that you have to just let some folks say what they want to say and you not even respond. Some folks say you're doing too much in ministry. You're going too many places. But let me tell you something. God does not anoint people to do something that he doesn't expect to blow up. Tell your neighbor, I'm getting ready to blow up. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to blow up. God will not give you an assignment that he does not expect to blow up. Tell your neighbor, I'm getting ready to blow up. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I had to learn that as well. You got to know I had to step back and say, God, you take over. And just like he's doing me, God will start to smelt you. The apostle taught us about the word smelt. In other words, God will come into your life and he will reduce. He will refine. He will take out of your life those things and people that will hinder you from making progress. I told folk one time while preaching, I said, there's no way for progression without disconnection. You can't go forward if you don't disconnect from some folk. Lift your hands and say, God, smelt my life. Take away what will hinder me. Then ask God to expose folk that mean you no good. And after you expose them, move them. Let me hear exactly what they've been saying behind closed doors about me. When they will have their little gatherings with their so-called friends. Expose the conversation. Let me see the snakes in my life before I get bitten from within the fire like Paul did. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, God's going to smelt my life.